Hey guys, yes, EGA is back, and it is time for another video review. Just sit back, relax, and if you're eating some takeout food, don't throw the stuff in the garbage, put it in the recycling. Today's video review will be about a Captain Planet action figure. The video will be about Looten Plunder. This character right here, in case any of you have forgotten or do not know, Looten Plunder is one of the main eco-villains in the Captain Planet show. He is a malevolent, greedy, and wealthy businessman, one who will do anything it takes to make even more money, whether or not it harms the planet and uses up its limited resources. He does it through deforestation, strip mining, habitat destruction, global warming, poaching, and war profiteering. He rarely takes part in combat, though, but he has been known for using his immense wealth to purchase powerfully advanced weapons from the brilliant Dr. Blight, in which he will occasionally use to fight or trap Captain Planet and the Planeteers. He also regularly teams up with the villain Argo's Bleak, and sometimes the villain Leadsuit. Ah, yes. This is without a doubt a custom action figure, a custom figure that I made all by myself because some of you are probably wondering by now, what are you talking about? They never released a Loot and Plunder figure in the Captain Planet toy line. Despite being a great character, they never released a figure for him, which upset a lot of people, which greatly upset me because this has always been one of my favorite villains. So I finally decided I'll make my own. All right, you're about to watch and listen to details about how I made this figure, but if the suspense is killing you and you just want to see the figure, the timestamp will be available in the video description. I made this figure from none other than a spare Commander Clash figure. Some years ago, before my friend moved from home, we found this old worn out figure in his garage. He told me, "You can have it, I don't have much use for it." It was pretty beat up and dirty at the time, but then after I cleaned it, I couldn't help but notice the stern look on his face, and I thought to myself, if I repaint him, it might just pass for loot and plunder. Well, one thing I can say, it was a lot of work and it was really hard to make this figure, but I didn't give up. I began by letting the figure soak in buckets full of very hot water. When the heat from the hot water made the figure warm, I quickly used very sharp retractable knives and cut and scraped off all the pockets on the figure and smoothed them down. Then I let the figure soak in the buckets of very hot water again, and when the figure was warm, I used retractable knives again, and this time I scraped the muscles off of his arms and smoothed them down. Then, by simply using masking tape and paint, I made his business suit, his tie, and his ponytail, and I carefully painted it. The hardest part to paint was his face. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the unveiling. Beginning with a full view of the figure. As well as a close-up of the figure. All right, that was all. So what did you think? I hope you all liked it. Now feel free to like, comment, perhaps even subscribe. Stay tuned for more toy reviews as well as more custom toy reviews. Well, I'm sorry to say this, but I tend to be a little bit possessive of my possessions. So for the record, it is not for sale. Sorry.